Thank you for joining us at our virtual Alumni Awards ceremony. My name is Lisa Abbott, and I am the president of the Binghamton University Alumni Association and also the MC for this experience. Like many events, we had hoped to do this in person in New York City, but like many other things, we weren't able to do so. The great news is we know that we're going to be able to reach so many more alumni, students, and others who will watch this very special streaming broadcast on Facebook. I'm honored and humbled to host this event and recognize some of our highest achievers in the alumni community. They've excelled in their careers while giving back to Binghamton University, which we know started them on their journey to success. I'm excited to share with you that this special event is a star-studded occasion, and I look forward to introducing some very notable alumni who have taken time out of their busy schedules to present our awards. More on that shortly.
Hi, I'm Harvey Stanger. Congratulations to the award winners of the 2020 Alumni Awards, and welcome to this virtual ceremony. 2020 started off great. Did you know that Stan Whittingham, our professor of chemistry, won the Nobel Prize for his invention of the lithium battery? And then the world fell apart, upside down, and we had to cancel the Alumni Awards ceremony. One of my favorite events in the city with great music, great entertainment, lots of interaction between people, but this is the best we could do. So a little bit of an apology, but I think we're going to make it special for you. We've got 16 award winners, and we've got a great cast who's going to present those awards to our alumni who've done so many great things, not only in their personal and their professional careers, but also in their engagement with Binghamton University. They've been giving back for a long time, their time and their talents, and making sure that we're connected with them and they're connected with us. So on with the show. Congratulations, award winners.
This year, the Alumni Association is honoring 9 alumni with Medals of Distinguished Service. These awards recognize alumni contributions to specific areas of our campus, primarily through volunteerism.
I've been back to Binghamton several times since graduating in 1990. In 2014, I had the honor of being the keynote speaker at the Alumni Association's award ceremony. In 2018, I was thrilled to receive an honorary degree and give the commencement speech to the class. I'm just thrilled to participate in another ceremony and help people who represent Binghamton's finest. Binghamton is truly the public ivy, and I feel so very proud to call this university my alma mater. It was where I got my start, and the experiences I had at Binghamton put me on the path to pursue all of my passions. I was surrounded with incredible professors, and I made lifelong friends. People who challenged me and pushed me to think critically about the world around me. Our Medal of Distinguished Service recipients are Timothy W. Borshoff, 76. Wayne G. Brown, 86. George W. Skip Kurth Jr., 90. John Martin Darcy II, MS 07, MA 10, PhD 14. Allison Nowotnik Fisher, 08. Satya Narayan Iyer, MS 03, PhD 08. Molly Peacock, 69. Marcia J. Steinbrecher, 90. And last but not least, James A. Warner, 60. Congratulations.
Each year, we present 4 signature awards that represent the highest honors bestowed by the Alumni Association. The Lois B. DeFleur Distinguished Young Alumni Award recognizes alumni who graduated within the last 10 years and who are established leaders or have significant potential. The Edward Weisband Distinguished Alumni Award for public service or contribution to public affairs recognizes one graduate whose life's work exemplifies the highest standards of public service. The Alumni Achievement Award honors a graduate who, over the course of a decade or more, has exemplified outstanding, very significant professional achievement. And the Glen G Bartle Award honors graduates who have rendered outstanding voluntary service to the Binghamton University community while also serving their communities, careers, and country.
Greetings to my Binghamton University family. Billy Baldwin, class of 1985, political science major, 2Q Seneca in College in the Woods. Those were the new dorms back then, and Dickinson were the ancient dinosaurs, and now apparently Dickinson and Newing are brand new, and College in the Woods is kind of getting along in the tooth. Had many, many amazing times there. I loved my studies in the political science department. I love my fraternity and brotherhood with my fellow wrestlers on the wrestling team when we were a Division III program. Had a blast with my academics, especially the political science department, Sing Rinelli, Weisband, Dekmejian, and was an amazing experience for me. One of the most accomplished chapters of my life, and one of the chapters that I'm most proud of. Before I start, I just wanted to say thank you to President Stanger, and thank you so much for all you're doing and you continue to do for our incredible institution. And for those of you that are watching this, I hope you get back to see the campus really soon, because it is changing, led under the tutelage and the leadership of Lois DeFleur, who preceded Harvey Stanger, and of course through Harvey Stanger's great leadership of the institution now. It's really some amazing things. And if you haven't been there in a couple of years, go, because it keeps changing and getting better and better and better. And a drum roll, please. Here we go with the awards. The Lois B. DeFleur Distinguished Young Alumnus Award goes to Amanda Casares, Binghamton class of 10, and her master's, you big show off, her master's class of 12. Amanda, congratulations.
Good evening. I am extremely honored to be the 2020 recipient of the Lois B. DeFleur Distinguished Young Alumni Award. I would like to thank Christina Ritter, Betty Ann Gabi, Linda Reynolds, and Dr. Nora Henry for their nomination letters and support on my behalf. Receiving this award is an incredible accomplishment for me and is a pinnacle award that I achieved while in my bold, Bearcat to the last decade tenure. Since 2015, I have served as the Washington, D.C. Bold Alumni Chapter Lead, where I hosted various networking events for young alumni to connect and build relationships. I prioritized hosting these events because I value leadership and mentorship among alumni in the area. I have been fortunate to be able to give back to the university because my experience as a Bearcat has given me so much. I am grateful for the education that I received in the geography department, which led me to an internship with National Geographic, where I made valuable connections. This directly relates to my current career path, where I work as a program manager for Straits, a small woman-owned business supporting the Department of Justice. I have been lucky to have monthly mentoring sessions with executives that have pushed and challenged me to grow. In my short tenure with the firm, I have been able to use this approach and have formed my own unique management style, which has built a strong rapport with my direct reports. Not only do I work for Straits, but my passion lies with coaching soccer at DC Stoddard in Washington, DC. I have been with Stoddard for 7 years and have coached numerous young ladies in how to not only become better soccer players, but to be an even better person off the field. Leadership is a foundation that was instilled in me at a young age, and I was taught that nothing is ever given, it has to be earned. I challenge my players daily and push them to be the best version of themselves. Soccer isn't only a game, but a way for players to impact their whole life. In sports, you can further your skill set by learning adversity, time management, collaboration, and drive. In my coaching style, I provide opportunities for players to be autonomous and to establish leadership qualities on their own. With every role that I have, leadership and growth impacts the way that I approach life. Once again, thank you for selecting me as the 2020 recipient of the Lois B. DeFleur Distinguished Young Alumni Award. I will continue to make an impact in my community by motivating others and inspiring young girls playing soccer. Thanks.
Edward Weisband, I mentioned him earlier. He was my political science professor, rocking like one of the greats of all time at Binghamton. Edward Weissman Distinguished Alumni Award for Public Service and Contribution to Public Affairs goes to David Goldberg, class of '02.
I am greatly honored to receive the 2020 Edward Weissman Award for Public Service or Contributions to Public Affairs. Professor Weissman contributed more than 50 years to public service, some of which was at Binghamton University. I know that I stand on the shoulders of giants who have come before me, who have helped me to accomplish all that I have, whether it be helping in remote villages in Rwanda or populated cities in India, or working with world leaders or the United Nations, or teaching my own students about the importance of the human condition and human rights. None of this would have been possible without those who have come before me and have helped. Allow me to share one story with you. I was leading a roundtable discussion in Mazar-e-Sharif, Afghanistan. And after this discussion, we went to lunch in the local village to have pilaf, which is rice. A young boy comes in begging us to allow him to shine our shoes. Our shoes certainly did not need shining, but he was relentless. So we gave in and we allowed him to shine our shoes. And when he came back about 10 minutes later, I saw extraordinary work that he did on our shoes. But more importantly than that, he looked at me and I looked at him. I don't speak Dari and he does not speak English. But we were able to communicate so much in that moment. And when I looked into his eyes, I knew that he deserved more. I knew that all children around the world deserved more. And that's why I'm so honored to receive this award today, because I want to continue to help kids like that young man that I met and to help improve the human condition around the globe. I know that a Binghamton education is more than a class, it is more than books, it is more than grades. It's a charge to make a difference in the lives of others, and I will continue to do that. I want to take this opportunity to thank my nominator, Seth Mates, who has also contributed tremendous amounts to Binghamton University. Finally, I wish to thank my family, without whom I could not have achieved everything that I have and would not be receiving this award. I particularly want to thank my sisters, Rebecca and Marissa, who I love so very much. They have supported me in everything I have done, no matter how wild or crazy the idea was. They were always there to support me, and I love you very, very much. Finally, I wish to devote this award to my nephews, Gavin and Cooper. And although you are not old enough to understand everything going on in the world right now, nor have you had the time to experience the incredible human interactions that I have that create the mosaic of the human race, I hope one day you too will have the opportunity to experience what this incredible world has to offer. Thank you all very much for this award. I am honored.
My personal favorite, class of '77, the Alumni Achievement Award. It says here William Baldwin, but I'm going to call him Bill. I know Bill Groener not from Binghamton, he was a little before me, but from Bedford, when we both lived in the Bedford area before I moved out here to Montecito and Santa Barbara. Bill, you just continue to kill Bill. You're rocking it with everything you continue, for remembering Binghamton, for continuously going back, for being of service, for giving back. You're one of the alumni that I really admire, and I thank you for all that you do and continue to do.
Hi, my name is Bill Groener, Binghamton University, Harper College, class of '77, and I am thrilled and honored to be receiving the Alumni Achievement Award. I represented, as a lawyer, 10,000 ground zero responders who were injured from inhaling the toxic dust during the 9-month cleanup. And I and my partners waged a battle for 10 years to recover near $1 billion for them. And the one thing that I learned from that amazing experience is that community was so critical. To the ground zero responders, they really exposed themselves to great harm and dangers for the benefit of society at large. And the book that I wrote, 9/12, talks in depth about that. Also, in these crazy times, the concept of a community is never more important. These COVID times and our Black Lives Matter times, community is everything. We're all in this soup together. and we're all in this together. And it's really important, I think, for all of us to recognize that every day. And there's no better community that I've ever been affiliated with than Binghamton University. It's part of my soul, it's part of who I am, whether it's Route 17 and the drive up that amazing highway, or the campus itself, Cayuga Hall, College in the Woods, with 100,000 alumni, and my friends and the teachers and the professors. There's nothing that is more important to me than having been connected and still being connected to the university. So thank you, Binghamton, for giving me this sense of community that is so important to our society.
Glen G Bartle Distinguished Alumnus Award goes to Mitchell Goldstein, class of '89. Glen G Bartle, if you won this award, you were obviously in Glen G Bartle way more than I was. Love to you, Binghamton. Go Bearcats. I wish you all the best. I'm sorry I couldn't be there. COVID kept us apart. I'll see you again soon, if not in the city, hopefully up on campus, all right? Lots of love. Mwah. Love you.
I am delighted to be part of this virtual awards ceremony and make brief remarks on behalf of our outstanding alumnus, Mitch Goldstein. He has been a great friend to Binghamton University and the School of Management. Mitch is an exemplary leader in the industry. He is partner and co-head of Ares Credit Group and is a member of the management committee of Ares Management. He has a long and distinguished career in finance. My first meeting with Mitch was in 2011, and I was struck by his enthusiasm, energy, and modesty. He spoke of how much he appreciated his Binghamton experience. It was the foundation for his future and a place for him to grow, explore, and develop. He expressed a keen interest in enhancing the reputation of the School of Management. Over the ensuing years, Mitch and Lenny have continued their very generous support of the Dean's Excellence Fund and the School of Management Gala. They've also established the Sheldon and Harriet Goldstein Scholarship in honor of his parents. Their unwavering support for our initiatives has elevated the school among the elite business schools in the nation. He has generously shared his time and expertise by serving on the School of Management Metro Advisory Board, which he has chaired since 2016. He serves as a mentor for students in the Finance Society and has been a judge and host for the finals of the Binghamton Stock Pitch competition in New York City. His many professional accomplishments and contributions to Binghamton show he is deeply deserving recipient of the Glen G Bartle Distinguished Alumni Award. Mitch, we are proud of you. From all of us at Binghamton, thank you.
This year, Harper College celebrates its 70th birthday. It's truly impressive to reflect on 7 decades of excellence. In such a short time, a small liberal arts college has grown into a world-class comprehensive university and turned a small upstate city into a magnet for students from more than 100 countries. Our 3 distinguished alumni award recipients have accomplishments that align with the ideals of Harper College. They have gone from breadth to depth to perspective.
Since this event was moved from campus to Broadway, it's been an honor to be able to perform there every year with a great group of alumni, theater performers, including Pat McGinnis and so many other wonderful people. But, we've been able to provide the entertainment, but this is just a little more personal and cozy. So until we can get together in person again, I'm happy to be part of this virtual event. And I thank you for joining us today. I'm a very proud Binghamton graduate. I think that's obvious to anybody who knows me. I love everything. I had the greatest experience when I was there at Binghamton. in every possible way. My professors, academically, socially, and I played baseball at Binghamton, and I was part of the theater department at Binghamton, and I've always kept involved with it, which has been very important to me personally. And it's great to do events like this where we can recognize outstanding alumni. So I can tell you that I personally know President Harvey Stanger. I'm so impressed with his leadership and what he has done for the university and where he continues to take it into the future. I'm so impressed with all the staff members that I've worked with over the years, putting this event together. They're all top notch and they care so much about the university. And on those personal levels, I'm proud of my former teammate on the baseball team, Tim Sinicki, who is now the current coach and has been of Binghamton baseball for a long time. And he's turned them into a perennial Division I powerhouse. So I'm very proud of that aspect of it. And I got my start in the Broadway theater community. Really, my whole start was at Binghamton University. I went there thinking I'd be a lawyer, and I ended up, writing my first musical at Binghamton, great tutelage by Sue Peters and Tom Kremer. And that led really directly to my success in the Broadway community when I left. So I just have so much gratitude for my experiences at Binghamton. So it's a pleasure to be here, but now let's get to what we're here for. 2020 is a very special year for Harper College as we celebrate its 70th anniversary, 70th birthday. So at this time, it gives me great pleasure and honor to reveal our Harper College Distinguished Alumni Award recipients. First up, our first award winner is Denise Cox, class of 1980. She was from the Division of Math and Sciences, and Denise is a noted petroleum geoscientist and president of Storm Energy Ltd. That's, wow, that's all I can say. That's something that I was not really great at, science. So Denise Cox, congratulations. Obviously a very worthy recipient, and thank you for all you do for the university and the great success you've had. Our second recipient from the class of 91 is Kelly Valade from the Division of Social Sciences. Kelly is a long-time executive in the hospitality industry. She is president currently and CEO of TD and 2K. And she was the first female president in the history of Chili's Grill and Bar. Wow. I can tell you that I contributed very heavily over the years to the success of Chili's, as many, I'm sure, graduates have. So congratulations to Kelly, class of 91. Once again, a worthy recipient of the Distinguished Alumni Award. And our third and final recipient, it gives me really great pleasure to do this because he happens to be a personal friend of mine. We went to college together and ended up meeting each other in the theater department. From the class of 1988, Keith Hurd from the Division of Fine Arts and Humanities. Keith is one of the top promoters and marketers of Broadway shows. He's been doing it for a long time and is really a staple of our Broadway industry and very well respected and beloved. And he actually also produces a TV show now and concerts in New York City. Keith Hurd was at my wedding. Keith, I love you and congratulations. I know that you are a very worthy recipient of this. And I know that your love for Binghamton and all you continue to do for the alumni is incredible. So Keith Hurd, congratulations on your award. Every year when we do these ceremonies live at the theater in New York City, we do a big presentation of music and all the alumni performers. So even though we're not there in the theater and we're in my living room here in Rockland County, New York, I'm very grateful that I'm married. Although she's now the Binghamton graduate, she feels like an honorary one because every year she comes down and performs. I met her playing in the Broadway Softball Show League. She is a big-time Broadway star. She starred as Christine Daae in The Phantom of the Opera on Broadway and as Huddle in Fiddler on the Roof. And we thought what a great way to close out our segment is with a great song. So everybody, please welcome my wife. This is Rita Harvey.
Hello.
And if anybody knows anything about me, I'm married way over my head, and I'm grateful.
No.
So anyway, congratulations to everybody. And we'd like to leave you with this song during this crazy time. We ask you all to stay positive, do what you can to contribute to the mental health and well-being of all you love and around you, and be part of the solution. And one of the greatest songs ever written in the history of American music is this song that we'd like to leave you with. And there is hope.
We'll get through this, guys. When all the world is a hopeless jumble and the raindrops tumble all around, heaven opens a magic lane. When all the clouds darken up the skyway, here's a rainbow highway to be found, leading from your window pane to a place beyond the sun, just a step beyond the rain. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops, way above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. If birds can fly over the rainbow, why then, oh, why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I?
Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much for being here and sharing in this auspicious occasion. We wish it could have been in person, but we know we reached so many more of you virtually through this Facebook stream. Congratulations to our Alumni Award recipients, and thank you to our special guests for taking time out today. Thanks again for being here, and have a great day.